What's going on, everybody? This your boy Isaiah coming to you again from Bucco's Locker. Subscribe, like, comment, share all my videos. Make sure you hit the notification button on the channel to notify you all new videos that's posted on this channel. Well, my Pirates and my Sea Bandits. I got some breaking news. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know already. But I had to make a video about this topic, and I've been talking about this for the last 4-5 weeks about Dirk Koetter and his tenure with the Bucs. So I got word earlier today that the Bucs are retaining Dirk Koetter. That's right, folks. I'm diving right into it. The organization has decided to keep Dirk Koetter, despite all the signs that says Dirk Koetter is a middle-of-the-road coach. He doesn't scream Super Bowl into a lot of people's eyes. He screams a season like we had this season, with 4-11, maybe about to be 4-12 or 5-11. He screams a 6-10, 7-9, 8-8, 9-7 type coach. Is this a mistake? I'm not a Dirk Koetter fan, because we regressed so bad. If we didn't regress this bad, I would be okay with this. But the fact that we went from 9 wins to 4, possibly 5 wins, that's a huge regression. And defensively, we went from, leading the NFL in third downs and all these other categories and to bottom of the NFL and all that stuff. That's a major regression. Now, I can tell you the tale of two sides of this. From a continuity standpoint, the Glazers felt like keeping Dirk Koetter and not firing him after 2 seasons is helping the franchise. It's helping the organization. It's helping Jameis Winston and Mike Evans and Ali Marpet and Quan, Levante, Jerome McCoy. I get that from that standpoint. You want to keep continuity. You can't keep firing coaches every 2 years. But when you regress this bad and you got better options possibly available out there, you take advantage of that. You keep doing it until you get it right. It's like the quarterback position. If you can't find a quarterback, you keep trying until you get it right. This was based strictly on they didn't want to look bad in front of the NFL, firing a coach for the third time in a row after 2 years. And it's interesting that this transpired, that they keeping Dirk when they fired Lovey after 2 seasons. 2-14 to 6-10 to fired. Dirk Koetter 9-7, that's Lovey's roster. 9-7 to 4-11. 4-12 or 5-11. That's a regression of 5 games, 4 or 5 games, and they retained him. But Lovey Smith got 2 years. Fishy stuff going on. I didn't like that. That's kind of fishy to me. Something smells fishy with that. But I see what they're trying to do. They want to establish some continuity, make sure the organization stay together. The problem with this team is well noted defensively. You look at the offensive numbers, top 12. A lot of the major categories, besides rushing yards, rushing attempts, rushing yards per play, rushing touchdowns. We're at the bottom of the league in that, but that can also change in a stroke of the right draft and the right running back this coming up draft. And we got about 10 running backs to pick from in the first 3 rounds. We'll get one of them. Trust me, folks. And I'll do a video on those guys in the all season as we get close to the draft. But the Glazers and Jason Licht feel like the Bucs have been very competitive. They've been fighting tooth and nails over the season, which is true. They've been tough in a lot of games, but when you lose games by 3, 1 point, 3 points, 4 points, 6 points, 7 points, that's coaching. It comes down to executing. Yeah, the players execute, the coaches coach. But as a coach, you have to be able to draw up some plays in key moments and not have brain farts. We're 2-9 in games decided by 7 points or less. That's not a good sign of a team that want to win. Because it happened to the Lions. The Lions was winning all their close games when they went to the playoffs. And they went to 10-6 or 11-5. And then it's the bounce of the ball. When the ball bounces the right way, you win those games. You don't make them turnovers, so you win those games. Like we should have beat New England. You know what I'm saying? Or should it be, Atlanta, one of those games, I mean, there's a few games that, we can name them. The Packers. Lions. We got to win those games, man. I mean, it's absurd for us to keep, losing those type of games. It's not good for the team. We should be Carolina. So if you look at the schedule, we probably should be between 8 and 7, between 7 and 8, 8 and 7, 9 and 6 right now. Give a few game here and there. Take a game or two away. But somewhere up in there right now. And possibly we should probably be 10 and 6 right now. I don't know. But definitely we should have at least 7 wins this season. I can count them. But you can't keep losing close games. 2 and 9. That's playoffs. If you win 4 of those games. I mean, if you win out of those 9 games, if you win 5 to 6 of those games, and you win 4 on your own, like blowouts, and you just play good ball, you win. That's 10 games. That's 10 wins already. What does that mean for the coaching staff? Well, of course, Todd Monken, he comes back, the quarterback's coach. I don't know if the running backs coach is going to come back or the offensive line coach. I'm not sure. But if you're going to keep Dirk, you're going to keep his whole staff. Which means another year Mike Smith. I don't think he has the balls to fire Mike Smith. It's going to have to come from up above Jason Light or the Glazers. If we don't fix that defense, if we don't shore up that defense, we're screwed. We're screwed. I don't give a fuck what we do on offense every year in and year out. If we don't fix that defense. And Mike Smith's track record with his defense has not been good the last 4 or 5 years. 3 years, the last 3 years of Atlanta was horrible. Or the last 4 or 3 years. And of course 2 years of the Bucs has been horrible. So all I'm gonna say is I understand the reports are coming out. They're keeping Dirk and the staff, I guess. But I'm gonna throw a little I'm gonna throw a curveball at you guys. What if when the Bucs play the Saints Sunday at Raymond James Stadium, that the Bucs get blowed out and they get embarrassed at home again, and they finish the season with no divisional victories? Panthers, Saints, Falcons, not one win out of 6 tries. What does that say about Dirk Koetter? Let's just say the Saints beat us 37-14. 42-10, 42-17. Do you still keep Dirk? Because you're trying to show continuity and faith in your coach and his staff and all that? What do you do? I'm telling you right now, I understand they want to keep Dirk, but if you get blowed out tomorrow you get blowed out on Sunday, excuse me, if you get blowed out on Sunday, you might need to have second thoughts. And he might not get fired right away after Black Monday, but if he gets blowed out, don't be surprised the organization move on from Dirk at some point in the offseason. Sooner than later. Because Mike Smith, you got somebody, but I'm going to say somebody got to be the scapegoat. Somebody got to take the blame for this season. And you going to fire the offensive coordinator? Or you going to fire Mike Smith? Are you going to give up play calling duties and focus on more CEO management of the team? Or are you going to keep calling plays and being being the head coach? A lot of questions to be asked in this offseason for the Bucs with keeping Dirk Koetter, and what's the real reason behind it. I gave you my reasons behind it, and why they would do it. And also the reasons why I feel like they should not keep Dirk Koetter. Simple. This season tells you everything about Dirk Koetter and how conservative he is. Bad play calling at the wrong times. Yes, he puts up numbers with his offense. Cool. But key moments, I judge Dirk on key moments. I've seen his offense in Atlanta. I've seen the offense in Jacksonville. Top 10, top 12. Period. It's just key moments. And he had those same issues with Atlanta. Those key moments, he just can't convert in the red zone, and 3rd and shorts and 4th and shorts. He just can't do it. He panics a lot. He makes bad calls. It's noted. And I understand you want to keep him around. This will be the third year for Jameis with him. You know, and I know a lot of folks bash Jameis. But if you look at his numbers the last 4 weeks, you know, at the end of the season when you're supposed to be playing really good, Jameis ranks in the top 5 in all major statistical categories. Passing yards per attempt, touchdowns to interception ratio, 2 interceptions in the last 4 weeks, passing yards, top 5. He's hitting completion percentage, number 1, something like that. All the major passer rating, number 1. All the major passing categories the last 4 weeks, the weeks that you're supposed to be at your peak level, playing really good. Jameis is in the top 5 in all of them. 72% completion percentage, folks. Go back and check the stats in the last 4 games. Not counting this 5th game coming up. Top 5. And y'all keep bashing him like he's a bad quarterback. He played most of the season hurt. He's healthy. You see the numbers. He's going to be a top 10 probably quarterback. Top 12. That's playoffs. We just got to surround him. We don't need to surround him. We need to surround him with a running back and a defense. Defensive lineman, secondary. That's what we need. Period. And, of course, a left tackle. But you tell me what you guys think and how you feel about the Bucs keeping Dirk Koetter. Do you agree with this? Were there better options out there? And for all you Gruden fans that was pumping up Gruden like he's going to come back and coach the Bucs, how do you feel now that Gruden's not coming here? How do you feel? Because I wasn't a big fan of him coming back anyway. Now he's definitely not coming back as of now. This your boy Isaiah, coming to you from Bucko's Locker. Subscribe to the channel. Fire those cannons. And we gonna keep sieging the day. I'm out. Peace.